Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for joining me today, this evening. This is Abram. Um, right away, I want to ask that you please hit the like button if you enjoy this video, hit the subscribe button, and the notification little bell. That way, you can be notified of future videos. Today, I just want to focus on the Bible, and I'm going to use an online app, or not app, but a Bible site. And I'm going to use King James right here. And this Bible site goes along with my King James because I checked everything. Not everything, but I compared it and it's the same. So if there's any changes, you'll see it in this version too. I want to start by looking at the word that I was for sure was in my Bible. Okay? Let's type in Hades because I know God mentioned Hades and several places in the Bible mention Hades. Look at that. Bible, zero. Says suggested result, and in hell he lifted up his eyes, being in torments. Torments. Okay, that kind of sounds off because it has an S, because usually being in torment, not torments. So that's an error right there to me. Let me know what you guys think. And seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. Anyways, the word torments kind of gets at me right there. So Hades is no longer in the Bible, and I was for sure when I was studying the Bible back, years ago. I knew the word Hades was in there. Um, like I was telling somebody, they're trying to get rid of the word hell and Hades and all that because uh, many people nowadays do not believe in a hell or anything like that. A lot of Wiccans believe in a place called Summerland after you die, which is their heaven. To us, it's heaven. But in their mind, it's called Summerland, a land full of candy. I don't know. It's just a weird deal that they made up. But they also say that they don't believe in hell. They believe that Earth is hell, and that what we suffer through in Earth is our hell, and that automatically we go to heaven. So that's the way a lot of people are believing. You know. Um, so it would make sense for them to try to get rid of the word Hades and hell, because I know for sure it was in there. So let's go look at a different version. Um, I think somebody said to look at the modern English version that see what it has in there. So let's check and see. Check the Mev. So this one has in Hades, being in torment, he lifted up his eyes and saw Abraham from a distance and Lazarus in his presence. So right here in Luke, it uses the word Hades. And you, Capernaum, who is exalted toward heaven, will be brought down to Hades. Hades again. Look at that one. Hades, 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 Hades. It's all there, guys. But King James Version. Let me check out the NIV because a lot of people use the NIV, which that is a perverse Bible, but I'm not going to go into that. I mean, it does have a lot of the original stuff that I remember, but by what I learned, it's a perverted version, but I'll go over that in a different video. But I want to focus on the word Hades right now. See what the NIV has. And Hades, where he was in torment, he looked up and saw Abraham far away and Lazarus by his side. Okay. See, so NIV even has Hades in it. Let's check out the new King James Version. See if the new version has it. Even the new King James has it. And being in torments in Hades. See, that torments doesn't sound right with an S. It should be, and being in torment in Hades, he lifted up his eyes and saw Abraham afar, but the word's there. Hades is there. Um, Another word I want to go over is the word Sheol. Sheol. Somebody said that they removed that, so let's take a look at that right away. Oops, I want to do the King James before I move on to any other version. Where's it at, guys? King James. And that thou wouldest hide me in the grave. Okay, so grave wasn't there. It should have been Sheol. That thou wouldest keep me secret until my wrath be past, that thou wouldest appoint me a set time and remember me. So now the word Sheol is also gone, and I'm for sure Sheol was in the Bible. So I remember it. Different levels of death and hate and hell, whatever, and Sheol was in there. MEV has also removed Sheol in the first one in Job. For a fire has been inflamed by my anger, and it will burn to the lowest part of Sheol, and shall consume the earth and its produce. Okay, so it's in Deuteronomy, 2 Samuel, Job 7:9. So Sheol is in this one, but in the King James Version, it is not. Let's check out the new King James. Okay, back up here, grave is there again, but then it has Sheol on the new King James Version. So again, like I said, in the King James Version, they are removing the original text in words, and they are replacing some things. They're also doing a lot of, I don't know how you say it, grammatical error. Grammatical. That's the way I say it. I don't know, but a lot of grammar errors are in there. A lot of times they're putting periods in the middle of sentences or verses, and then the next beginning of a sentence still starts with a lowercase. So meaning that they just stuck a period, just like somebody going through the Bible and sticking periods where they don't belong and splitting up verses. So many changes are going around, guys. Okay. You guys will say there is no such thing as a Mandela effect. It's always been this way, it's always been that way. Well, let me show you something, okay? I for sure know that the word tire, which is a modern day invention, was not in this Bible. And tires weren't around till, just about the 1900s, whatever. Right here, and that day, look at Isaiah 3, verse 18. And that day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their cowls, and their round tires like the moon. Their round tires like the moon. Okay, now what did they replace that they put tires there? So let's go to Isaiah 3 verse 18, and we'll go to the MEV to check and see what the word originally was. Did I pass it, guys? And that day the Lord will take away the finery of the ankle ornaments and the headbands and the crescent ornaments. So I believe they either replaced headbands or crescent ornaments with tires. I can't remember which sentence it was, but it was one of those. So, this gives you an idea what it was, what it's supposed to mean. Because like I said, tires is a modern invention from the 1900s or whatever, when they started doing cars, whatever and whatnot. Now you'll say, well, they had wheels back then. Yes, back in Exodus, whatever, whenever Moses was running from Pharaoh and whatnot, yes, they did have wheels for their carriages that chased after Moses, okay, that carried the king. They had wheels. Now, there's a difference between wheels and tires. Tires are what we know as the rubber parts of on the wheels that you fill up with air in order to drive around. Rubber, those are tires, okay? What you guys are maybe thinking about is wheels. So don't get that confused, okay, guys? Well, this is my short video. I just wanted to go over a few things, show you guys some ideas of what's changing. I know I'm going to get some hate. Some people are going to say you're just going crazy. It's always been this way and whatnot, but it times are changing, guys. This is why I always say stay vigilant, stay awake, stay in contact with God all the time. Keep them on your mind. Put the words in your heart, engrave them in your heart, so that way when things change, you will have the word of Jesus and God in you. You don't have to worry about the words that are in the Bible. I will say you still need to keep your Bible, mark the words that you know are off, and just keep watching it throughout the year and years. It may change again. Keep a notebook down, write in a notebook, you know what's going on, and any weird words, go ahead and write them down, or memorize your favorite ones and just keep a look at them. Look at your favorite verses too, and then just keep a watching it and see if anything changes, guys. So again, like I say, stay in constant contact with God, keep in your prayers. Do not forget that this is all part of His plan. We must go through this through the great deception. Again, guys, stay vigilant. Thank you for watching. God bless.